Well, good morning. Welcome everyone to Haiku Friday, April 4th, 2025. Yes, I apologize. These are not coming on live on YouTube for whatever reason. The live function is no longer working for me. I don't know why. Don't have no idea. All of a sudden, it was not working, and then it worked for a little bit a couple weeks ago. Now it's not working at all. So who knows? Um, okay, we don't have a lot of haikus for you, and I really don't have a lot to say today, but we'll get through these haikus right now. We're not going to get through them, we're going to celebrate them. Let's celebrate some haikus. First one from Max Q. I stuck out my tongue at the Cybertruck driver and did it again. Oh my gosh. What if I would love to talk to one of these people who have a Cybertruck because, probably some of them are good people. You want to buy an electric vehicle and you need a pickup truck, although they're goofy and they really don't make a lot of sense as far as their reliability and whatnot. But for whatever reason, you decide it's time to get a Cybertruck. And then dipshit Elon Musk shows up and starts helping destroy the United States along with Krasnov. Those two nuts having a good time destroying it. So then people get angry about it, and then they get angry at the people driving the pickup trucks. It's just, it's an interesting phenomenon, isn't it? But, it would be kind of fun. I would love to hear from a Tesla truck driver and hear how that's going right now. I think Tesla drivers are a little bit exempt because, they're not so garish, I suppose, but I think this would be the time to buy a Tesla and then completely take all the guts out of it and stick it on into a Toyota Celica or something. I don't know. Okay, thank you, Max Q. Here we have one from Bill. Bill, up our neighbors to the north in Canada. God bless you, Canada. Again, apologies. I'd like to say this is not representative of us, but almost 50% of us voted for this ass clown. And so I would say I wouldn't, I would get it if nobody ever wanted to do anything with us again. And of course, the people who are responsible for this, who voted as such, will never be able to most of them won't be able to say to themselves, gosh, I made a mistake. Because if they had that kind of power of self-reflection, they wouldn't have voted for him in the first place. All right, here we go. From Bill. 6 inches of snow. In a dry world, we welcome precipitation. Boy, that is the truth. That is the truth. Things are getting drier up here. Bill's quite a bit more north of us, but we're feeling it here, that's for sure, as is Bill. Thank you, Bill. And here's to better times. Here is one from Rico-san. Now, Rico-san's was so good, it inspired mine. So here's Rico-san's. You question what's true while getting struck by lightning. Can't argue with that. No, you can't. Yes, I think you really did hit it pretty well, Rico-san. Thank you. And thank you for the inspiration this morning. And I'm playing off your lightning, of course. Here's mine. The sound of thunder as your actions strike you down leaves you deaf to truth. Yes. Yep. I was talking to Sarah, my wife, about, people in our lives, and one person in particular who I know, she is just, has been wrong about just about everything. But instead of saying, I need to rethink about things, instead says, just doubles down on awfulness, knowing that out of the 1,000 times that you were wrong about something, there is going to be a time one day when you are right. And all that will be vindication for all the stupid things you believe. Yes. Anyway, so that concludes today's Haiku Friday. I hope you are all well. How is everybody doing out there, right? I mean, gosh, we're in a stock market crash right now, which to me, I never really understood how, uh, you know, things like stability or value or economic growth, how how things weren't crashing already. Like a month ago, I was asking myself, "Hey, you're eliminating government in the United States, except for to serve your petty dictatorial needs. How is that? Why would anybody want to invest here with that kind of thing?" So I didn't. So I guess finally the chickens have come home to roost. And again, the people who voted for this ass clown will not be able to accept responsibility for it, because if they were those kind of people, they wouldn't have voted for him in the first place. So it's a pretty sad comment on our country, I think. Other than that, I don't have much more to say. You have, the news is on. Like many of you, I'm doom scrolling. And luckily, I have art to keep me busy. I'm working on a couple art projects I'm kind of excited about. And boxes, yay! Which is going to be a great show. I'm starting to have, now that the memorization stuff is getting more locked in, I'm having more fun and doing that acting stuff that actors are supposed to do. So I am having more fun with it and playing a little more on the stage, which I was having. Now, it takes a little while to get comfortable. So look for that. That'll be April 18th, 19th, and 20th here in Spokane, Washington at Stage Left Theater. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to Haiku Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. It's a sunny one here. We're waiting for spring. Going to plant some peas pretty soon, I think, but just don't want them to rot in the ground, right? So there you go. Got nothing more to say. And as always, send me your haikus. You can do, it's all right there on the website. Send them in. And I will talk with you later. Bye. Bye now. Thanks for tuning in to Haiku Friday. And that is a wrap.